This is my dream. Y'all took away my dream.
Let's live our best life here today. We're making all our dreams come true. Why don't you come along with me? Cause I love spending time with you, with you, with you. Spending time with you. Hey dreamers, it's me, TahrifaTheDreamer. And today's video, I'm doing a little bit of a story time or run through my past chit chat with me. The last video was about the fear of failure and struggling with failure and stuff like that. So I was just gonna go through like my dream journey in terms of looking at what dreams I had when I was younger and me trying those dreams and them not working out, or me changing how I feel, and like up to where I am today and where I want to go in the future. And somebody wants to be doing construction while we doing this video, but okay, we'll make it work. I'm in the car, fun, I know, but yeah, to just change up the environment. And I really like being in the car, even if it's sitting in the car by myself. It's just something about being in the car on the road. I just love it. So yeah, when I was really young, like really young, I'm just gonna jump in. When I was really young, I hope that's, dude, can you stop? Thank you. When I was really young, like preschool, primary school, I didn't really know a lot about different jobs and careers and stuff like that. You know, there's lawyer, medicine, police officer, stuff like that. And I guess the one that made most sense to me was just being a doctor. Like, it was a very revered profession, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a doctor. You tell everybody, I'm gonna be a doctor, call me Dr. Austin, ting. And then I just realized that that wasn't really my passion. I didn't really feel that doctor in my heart, and so I just moved on. And then around when I was like 9, 10, 11, I wanted to be a teacher. And that came from naturally being a teacher and naturally having teacher energy, I would say, because I'm that student or that classmate that everybody went to explain stuff to them. I'm really smart. I grasp information really quickly, and I'm really good at relating it to others in ways that they can understand. So naturally I just said, okay, this is easy. I was the student that the teacher would leave in charge. I am the student that the teacher would give the work to do, to give out to the class and to explain to the class. Like, I just have the energy, like naturally. That's just what is going on. I'm a teacher, and I will always be a teacher in essence in everything I do. Maybe not in a professional sense, but definitely in whatever I do, there will be some teaching aspect. Especially when I become a parent, I would like to homeschool my children, or at least be very much involved in the education. That happened for a while, and I was really committed to being a teacher until I realized how much teachers get paid, and I was like, I need more money than that. It's a facility the life that I want to have. And then I discovered that I could sing. I believe I always used to sing. I always enjoyed it, but I didn't know that my voice was considered a good voice. I didn't ever think about that until I was in school, and that Selena Gomez song, Who Says You're Not, was really popular, and we would sing it in school. We would sing a lot of songs in school. We were a very musical bunch. I was always surrounded by the musical bunch. So we would sing that song in school, and then like my classmates would hear it and be like, but you could sing. And I'd be like, no, you don't sing it, let Tahrifa sing it. And I don't know, that's how I figured out that I had a nice voice and people like my voice. And from there I started singing more often, and I started writing my own music. I started writing music for school, and I started singing more and more in school. So I just became the class singer, and I was the class singer until I graduated high school. So that was from, what was that? That was from primary school, like standard 3, 4, 5, until I graduated high school. And like every day I sing still, like I'm singer. So I wanted to be a singer. I felt this random calling to be a singer and a performer, really. And I've had quite a few, performances. I sang at my graduations, all of them, except preschool because I didn't go to that one. But yeah, I just sing and I write music for stuff. My theme song, I wrote it. Like, it's just natural to me. I love music, and maybe one day in the future I will pursue music, not probably as like an official singer, but just like something fun to do and see where it goes. But I really wanted to be a singer, and what discouraged me from being a singer is that everybody sings, and the music industry is kind of saturated, and it's like, okay, well, some people who are trash at singing are really popular and are doing really well. But if I am to become a singer, I just want to sing. Like, I just want to sing. I don't want to do all the extra stuff. I just want to go on stages and sing. I just want to record music. I just want to make music videos. I want to do that. But I feel like that lifestyle may not necessarily be for me. As much as I love singing, as much as if I got the opportunity to be a famous singer or whatever, I would make it work. But I just feel like putting your whole life into something so shaky as that isn't a good idea, at least for me. Like, that would have to be an opportunity was made specifically for me to pursue that. Other than that, I'm just gonna chill. But I could have become a singer if I really wanted to, and I really tried, and I put myself in positions where the opportunity would come to me. I got easily distracted by cars, I'm sorry. But yeah, so that was the scene with that. And it's sad because I had dreams of becoming a singer. I dreamed about my name in shining lights and all that, and it's like, I don't know if my voice is that good. I think I like to sing, and I like to sing with people, and people might enjoy my voice, but I don't think that my voice is a voice that is going to move people in the way that I would want to move people if I became a singer. Like, people have told me that I've raised their paws and they enjoy watching my energy on stage or whatever. But so it's like, I'll sing for fun, I'll sing at your wedding, I'll sing for my family, I'll sing on my channel eventually, or make a new channel and sing there. But unless God wants me to be a singer, I'm just gonna chill for the while. So I really had that dream for a good while, until I was like around 15. So I had that dream from when I was like 9 to 15. I was really wanting that. Got a guitar, all of that fun stuff. Wanted to be a singer-songwriter. Then I really got into psychology, and I still am. I'm still really into psychology. I am obsessed with humans and the way that we are, and where we came from, and the way that our mind works, and the way that our minds work, and how we interact with other people. I love it. I love human behavior. I probably might go into it in some form or fashion, but I wanted to be a psychologist, like a psychologist or a child psychologist. And so that would be going to college, studying psychology, and then being a psychologist, or going further and getting a psychiatry degree. So in my high school, there was an apprenticeship internship program, and where they sent me, or where I applied to go, was in the field of psychology. And I ended up working with a group at a mental hospital, St. Anne's Hospital in Trinidad and Tobago. And we worked there for 2 weeks, and we learned about the different types of psychology and the different rules, from nursing to doctors to therapists, all the different types, to maintenance. Like, we just went around there and learned about all the different things that we could do concerning psychology. And we spent time with patients. We sat in sessions. We saw a lot of stuff, and we went to all the wards. We saw the male wards, the female wards, the dangerous people. All of it. We saw all of it. We talked to them. We got to hear their stories. We talked to nurses, we talked to doctors, we talked to attendants, we talked to everybody. And that experience really opened my eye to mental health in general and being a better human to other people. That was a really wonderful experience. So after that experience though, I realized that maybe that type of psychology wasn't necessarily what I was imagining for myself. And although I want to pursue it in some form or fashion, I don't want to be a psychologist. I don't think my cup will be filled the way that I want it to. But I definitely need to have some sort of course or some sort of situation where I learn more about that, but not as my profession. So after I decided doing the psychology thing, I was about to graduate. And there's a baby crying. What a wonderful story time. I was about to graduate, and usually around that time they try to get you to figure out what you're going to do with your life. And I picked science subjects. So my high school subjects, I had 8 subjects for high school. When I graduated, they were maths, the 2 Englishes, Spanish, biology, chemistry, physics, and additional mathematics. So they were very science based, heavy science and math, and that is all I wanted to do. I did not want to do business. I did not want to do accounting. I didn't want to do geography and history and arts and all those things. When I was younger, I might have considered it, but by that time I knew that I love science. Everything to do with science, give me the science, give me the math. I was all about that. Although I had no idea what the hell I was going to do after I graduated. I was just lost. I just didn't know anything. So, but you need a plan. So I told myself I'm going to be a scientist. I'm studying science. I'm going to just be a research scientist or something to do with figuring out science. Chemistry more so than the others. And that was just my plan. I was just I'm just going to go to college and I'm just going to study science. That was it. And then it's if I don't do that, what I would do is become a surgeon. That was my plan B. How is your plan B becoming a surgeon? Yeah, I'm going to go to college, study sciences, do my medical degree. Yes, get a degree in medicine and become a doctor and then become a surgeon. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all the way. I have the brains for it. I have the patience for it. I could have been a surgeon. I could still be a surgeon. But that's not my passion. However, if I was going to do it, I was going to do it all the way. So it's until I figure out what it is that I want to do with my life, I'm just going to be a surgeon. What a way to live. Definitely TahrifaTheDreamer. However, it's something that I'm very confident that I could have done. And that sounds so cocky, but it's just how I feel. And I graduated. And there was an option to do Form 6 or O-levels. And I did not want to go back to high school. There's something that happened to me around the time that I graduated. I was just done. I was just done with school. I was done with all of that. I was just done. I was I'm not coming back here. I don't want to do this. I'm good. I don't need this. If I had done it, I probably would have lost my mind. I just know that I should not have done it, and I didn't. And people were pressuring me, not my parents, but people were pressuring me to do it because it always gives you option. It's I know myself, and I am listening to my intuition. Form 6 is not for me. Throughout my life, I would have told you, of course I'm going to do Form 6. Of course I'm going to, get all my ones and all that. Of course I would. That would have been the path for me to take. I think anybody who found out that I didn't do Form 6 would have been surprised. But I just knew that it wasn't for me. I just knew in my heart that that's not it. It may have looked good on paper, or people's advice might have been that, but I just didn't do it. So I graduated high school and I spent 2 years or a year or around a year being lost, just lost and winging it. And with the winging it came my spiritual situation. That's another video. We talk about careers. And through that, I really found myself and what I want to do, or what I wanted to do, and what fit the lifestyle that I wanted to have was being a pilot. Now, I have never wanted to be something more in my life. I wanted to be a pilot. I was Captain Austin. I was ready to fly them planes. I had my game plan. I did everything. I went and I got my SATs. I applied to my schools, got my scholarships. Like, they were partial scholarships, but still I got my scholarships. There's only two schools that I applied to, I got my scholarships. Like, I was dedicated to go in this thing. I did all my studying, I did all my practices, I got everything in order. And it was in my heart. I just wanted to go. I wanted it so badly. And it didn't work out. Like, things just fell apart. And it broke my heart. I went into like a mini depression. And I can say that because I actually have experience with depression, so I know that I was depressed. And that made me really sad. I was like, this is my dream. Y'all took away my dream. I was distraught over it. And then I still wanted to do it up until last year. I was still gonna find a way to do it. But everything happens for a reason. And now I don't want to be a pilot anymore. And look at the job climate for pilots. Like, look at what has happened in the world. There's a reason for everything failing. There's a reason for things going the way that they are going. Like, if I was to be studying to be a pilot, my job security would have been shaky. So, like, now where I am at, I still want to learn how to fly a plane. Thank you very much. I still want a plane license. What do you call it? A pilot license. Jesus, my brain, it's hot. I'm sorry. It's not hot, but it's hot in the car. I'm sweating. I still want my pilot license. Thank you very much. Captain Austin, yes. Thank you. So that would happen in the future. But to be a professional commercial airline pilot, I don't think that's in my future anymore. When my piloting situation didn't happen, I had a year before this transition of like moving to a different country and everything. So what happened is I manifested, to be honest with you, because I literally was like, I need to do something to make money in the time that I am waiting for my life to start. I'm waiting to figure out what the hell I'm doing with it. And so I was like, okay, what are my skills? What am I good at? What is something that is readily available to me? And I didn't want to start an unofficial job and then have to leave it abruptly. And I didn't want to work for nobody. Let's be real. Unless it was like somebody close in terms of family or close to me, and we good. So I was like, I don't want to work for nobody. And I don't want to go and work in an official capacity where I had to like leave them and strand them and take somebody else's opportunity. Because I'm one of those people, like, if I apply for something, I'm going to get it, period. Like, my manifestation skills on point. But anyway, so I was like, all right, I don't mind teaching. I'm good at it naturally. Like, I know my stuff and I'm good at teaching people. So I was like, I don't mind. And then someone came to me and was like, you think you could help me out with someone? I have someone who needs a tutor, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay. Like, it just naturally aligned. And then more and more and more people started joining my little tutoring service. And I was a whole tutor. And I think I did a very good job. Because I put my heart and my soul into it. I did everything. I did everything officially. And you could ask my students, my past students, how they feel about my teaching skills. One or two might say something bad if they try it, But if you didn't learn from me, that was you not giving your best. But anyways, because I'm a damn good teacher. But yeah, and that also reminded me of like, I will be teaching in some capacity, however, but I can't be a teacher like officially full time, because that patience, baby. Kids are a lot to deal with, and they like to play with you, even like teenagers. So yeah, I don't mind doing that again for some time. But it was a really nice experience. I was self-employed. I paid my own hours. I controlled everything, and I love that. So that's how I know I need to like be the owner or the manager of my stuff. But yeah, that was a really good experience. And so now it's a place where all my dreams have somewhat fell apart, and now we have to make a new one. And I think the moral of my story time, or the message that I want to give, is you will find your path. And once you know what your dream is and who you are and what you want to be and who you want to be, you can't give up. You have to keep pushing. When you fail, you have to get up. When you don't know, you have to find a way and learn all the things that you don't know. Let people help you, let people guide you, and be open. You never know what is going to fulfill you until you try it, and it fulfills you or it doesn't. This is your journey, and you should try it all and fail. And if it's silly, try it still. If it's too late, it's not too late. As long as you're breathing and living, you have an opportunity to make a change. So where I'm at currently is like, all right, we gonna see. I don't have an idea about what field I want to go into, but I'm more focused on being the boss of my situation and creating my own income, so that no matter where my passions go, or where the financial situation goes in the world, or if another pandemic happens or this one never ends, I am safe financially and safe with my creativity and my passions and all of that. So it's like, don't ask me what I'm going to do, don't ask me what I want to be, because I don't know. I just want to be happy, and I just want to have a job. To be honest, I don't want to work in the traditional sense. I love creating. I would love a job in creating and the other fields that I mentioned before. And what is your dream job? Go watch my first Get to Know Me video. I'm not gonna say it all over again, but yeah, I'll figure it out. And how you're gonna be there, a part of the way, along the way. You're gonna be a part of the journey. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, you're gonna be a part of it. As I figure it out, I will relate it to you. But that was it. That was basically all my life experience when it comes to passions and trying to fulfill my passions and trying them. I think the most important thing is to try. And yeah, so that is all I have for my failed dreams. But yeah, I'm not a failure, because I'm still alive and I'm still breathing and I'm still so very young. I'm only 20 years old. So it's like, we will see where I am 10 years from now, 20 years from now. But for now, it's like, we doing what you life, living it. I'm living, I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm learning to love myself and learning to love life and learning about life and figuring it out. So this video is to encourage you to keep trying, encourage you to give it your best. Alright, that is all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up below. Comment below what your dreams are and what you are doing right now to work on them and how it's going. Thank you for watching. I make videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so click the bell next to the subscribe button for post notifications for more videos. Okay, bye.